Woman and man and everything. Man and woman and man and everything. Man and woman and man and everything. Man and woman and man and everything.
We party all night long until the break of dawn. We chanting whoa, yo. Here in Trinidad, we are the hardest hard. We chanting whoa, yo. None of them.
Well, you know, we said Rapso time was Craig Mandela, Omari.
Yeah.
The big band Kindred. So hey, chance of bigger we done here. Rapso in the Carnival. Short right now. I want to introduce to you the Rapso Sole himself, Craig Mandela. So right now we're taking out a little selfie in the studio, don't worry yourself.
Greetings TMT, I'm ever part of the whole here in the I-95.5, enough love, no blessings, and welcome to Carnival 2015.
And of course, my big brother Omari.
So it goes, so it goes. It's nice to be back home, man. Rapso time.
You don't know.
You know what we say, Rapso man don't die. We multiply.
Well, there's a big combination team I know having the studio here today because and over the years you and Craig and Omari have been working together to fuse so much songs and create a new dynamic sound of Rapso. So you know, tell us an insight in terms of the history of it.
Well, it's really Craig's song, but I want to start off. I want to say that when I entered this arena to be a Rapso poet, both Resistance and Carriga kind of welcome me and take me under the wing. But Carriga now is a man who would put an extra push now. He go pull me square and say, oh Mary, watch now, all you do this song, but you have to promote the thing, you know. Come, you have to thing. And he's a man kind of guide me on the level that you don't see on the TV or hear on the radio, the things behind the scenes that's important for artists to know and do. He's a man always show me that, you know what I mean? So that kind of respect grow from that, and we develop a kind of friendship over the years now. And within that space of time, I developed my skill as a producer. And, you know, he said, well, Omari, I want to try it, you know. And that's a big thing for me. So because, you see, a man who you look up to now comes and say, well, he want to work with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I take the opportunity and I make sure I do the thing right for him. And from then it was no looking back. That combination stay, and it's one of the most successful, beautiful combination, the best music you could find, and you know what I mean, even though I say so, but it really is a
You only say so because it's true.
True talk don't lie, they say. Yeah. So Carriga, so you give us your insight in terms of it, and I know Mari give us his perspective. And let's hear from you, Carriga. You know what gave you that shift and that motivation to say.
Now when the album came with from the album with General Grant and Sister Ron, and tell us Chuck and his and the album, and if I was again playing also, I just said myself, went to a couple radio station, a couple DJ and say, there was a song on this thing that getting no love and thing, and that was just trying to get flow.
Right. And
it really started flow. But the relationship with Omari is special, it's personal, it's blessings, it's no, we just vibes and everything, you know. And his first song we did together was a remake of a song called The Talking Peace. And Omari always wanted to do over Fear of Africa. So we started working at that level. But over the last 5 or 6 years, I think the music has gone to a different level. Where Omari producing most of the rhythms and saying this direction we go Rasta. You know what I'm saying? I have some set ways now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so Omari been in charge of my music for we working for the last 12-15 years, but over the last 5-6 years, the music has taken a different thing. Omari producing the rhythms and we building the track off for the rhythms, and we'll have to talk now. I think we're feeling beautiful about what we have and what we haven't. Over the last time, some of this saying whatever deadly combination for the last 7 years, always been on track. The point regardless of what the radio say, the music scene something.
Yeah,
you know, the last time we were discussing
really?
that, you know, so. But blessings to Omari too. Omari is patient too, because I get trouble in the studio and thing, but Omari is very patient and thing. Instead of you annoyed sometimes I get in trouble, you will make it feel no how, make it feel uncomfortable. Let me take a break here now.
Come back.
You know what the relationship is musical, but it's also personal too, is a good brethren too, you know, you look after the music and I really give thanks and appreciate that. Enough love, you know.
So one of the tracks that we played just now, This Lady, that was of course a combination.
A combination style, but you could hear the first line and know it's not right the first line, right? She was 68.
No, but I tell you, what usually and what you're saying is true. What has been happening is what I as a producer, my responsibility, and a lot of people don't know this, right? A producer really is supposed to take the artist to the limits, then take him out of his comfort zone, make him try new things, and I make a kind of commitment mentally for the last 5 or 6 years. I say, you know what, Karega, we're gonna do some things that people wouldn't look for from you typically, and you know, plenty artists would go against that and thing, but he say, well, look, I'm trying that, and he always game to go for it. And so when I come for this lady now, right, I say, Karega, that is where we go in. He watch me say, sure boy, I say, yeah.
He's a big horizon.
You know, he take, because it's not really his style, but the thing what Karega will do is he would go home, and I always tell people, I can't write for Karega. I could make a suggestion, give a thing, and then he will go home, and he will come back and say, look, I had these lines here, and we will work it out sooner. Right. Because remember, he have a vision too, so he would come back and we would kind of fit what he looking for with what he looking for, and that's how we'll bring the thing together. So when I say Sheila was 6:30 and everything, right, and then he will come back with a and adding, so you know, so it'll be a nice little flavor, the balancing the two things now, you know what I mean?
Well, I just picture it now. I mean, you Craig, I telling the girl, you know, yeah, I'm 6:30.
No, we just find the balance, you know. I need to keep the music young and our vibes into, you know, important to because they can get comfortable in a zone and keep the music one way to another, making sure the music relevant, it's fresh, it's up to date, it's modern, but still with that content and the lyrics saying something to. No matter how we try to make, you know, corruptions, but message still, no matter what the message is, we have to say something, you know.
Exactly. Well, Chantabega, we here with Omari Karega, we in the studio. Of course, this is the Rapso within the Carnival right here on Rapso time. Every Saturday, you can guarantee to get a Rapso artist we'll be interviewing. So we're going to take it now, Kindred, you know. Omari, remember, I know we'll come back to this.
Yes.
But this is Kindred, can you take it? Rapso time!
We come here on a mission and that mission is to jam. The people say we slamming, so you know we have to slam. So tell me my name, that's who I am. You still want to test, then face the jolly man. So step into the rhythm and jump up to the drum. The beat is just a message that telling you to come. Harambe is the crew with the truth on the tongue. So just vibes on the tribe and we gon' never lead you wrong. So come and see the way how the Rapso man does live, and come and feel the vibe that the jolly man does give. Sometimes you find the truth where you least expect it. So tell me, can you take it? Can you take it? Can you take it? Can you take it? Jamming them ball, people gather round and ball, children at the sun ball, hear the drum how it call, when the funky jolly man jamming the vibration, from the heart to the drum to the music station, best test for the rest cause you go get one, once I flex my tongue, you go lie down cause the spirit so strong from around the tongue, so just stretch for your brethren and give him one, when I say, where you say, where you say, when I say, where you say, where you say, can you take it, can you take it, can you take it.
That was the voice of Kindred. Can you take it? Watch me. That's a big tune in my days. You know. So Mari, let's know about. I know it's a transition from those time to now. So give us a little history. Just at least share with Chantabego your side of it, your part of it.
Well, I mean, Kindred was really the vehicle that me and Akini chose because we had a purpose. A lot of people didn't know. And me and Akini, we like music and we always like to perform, but our thing with Kindred was to get a message across, and we always wanted to talk to the youth. And we, you know what I mean, we say, you know what, we can't go and lecture to the youth, you know. But if we tell them it in song, you can hear it loud and clear. And that's really how the vision of Kindred was born, and we kind of stay with that and move with that now. And also, me and Akini wasn't just we didn't come together for no group. I'm a brethren. You know what I mean? We went to all the same school. We went to primary school from Rosary Boys to Woodbrook Sec to Bartaria Comprehensive doing A's. We live in the same area, so there was no music thing. So sometimes when people hear Kindred, they're really doing music together, they feel it's a bacchanal thing. Or it's nothing like that. We just kind of grow to a point where we feel we have to explore solo options.
Yeah, different,
you know what I mean? So, and that was the vibes. And over the time, I can't be in nothing and don't control or understand the business of it now. So what I find myself doing is that I try to learn everything about any business I'm in. And I was in music, and when I started music, me a line to tell you, when they asked me what key that song in, I could have tell them car key then. You understand? And I find that wasn't making sense. So I went and I learned them things. I learned, you know what I mean? Hard knocks too, eh? You know what I mean? And up to this day, I ain't call myself no big musician, but I could talk with a musician, I could play my bass, I could play my guitar, my keyboards, you know what I mean? Produce a song and bring it to a level that you know what I mean, will ain't make nobody shame then, right? So I always like that. On the business side of things too, I am like that. So although I producing, I always dealing with the business end of it too. I can't be in nothing and nobody telling me, well, this is what I had to go on there. Right. That's just the personality I have. So you find that if it was football I like, eventually I had to be a coach. You understand? Because I can't, you know what I mean? I had to learn it from both ends now. And I just stay so with the music. Still doing the music. Right now I'm back in UE trying to put academic side on the music because you know all of that in it too. You know, so we trying to make sure all bases covered, you know.
Exactly. Well, I know as well beside the music part of it, you're also a mentor with a mentor with other youths, a mentor with other artists who trying to build themselves and come up in the industry.
Well, I mean, I always tell people, I never, you know, artists talk when they come in the business, they get fight and the whole thing. I never gonna fight so in Rapso, so I had to make sure that who come in after ain't gonna fight either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't push myself on nobody, but when somebody willing, I give them everything I know then. Anybody you know who know me, who know Mary, I know secret, and I can't tell them this because I feel them better than that. I just normal tell man as that playing, I show them, listen, you are far better musician than me, and if you put your head down, you will be far better than me. Me afraid that then.
Yeah.
Me afraid giving somebody a platform to go out and become better than me. That ain't nothing for me then. That'll make me proud and happy.
True.
You know what I mean? So I get it so I give it so then. Me and nobody to boy, me them fellas and them. Music too big to feel you had to block a man's space then.
Yeah. You never see Shaft as thing what you know, man. You don't love your Shaft and Shaft look over the Rapso artists. Love Shaft. Have about 10, 12 songs out there married.
And you know, throughout the Caribbean too because you're running things in Barbados, you're running things. And all I could feel about that then is good.
Goodness, yeah.
You understand? All I could feel about that is good. And so that but like I tell you, Resistance, Carrega, everybody in the movement, welcome with them make sure it have place for you to perform. They never tell me that, you know, but I know them watch we and ball boy. You have to make sure them fellas and them have some way to express themselves and they create show for we them. Exactly. You understand what I'm saying? So we can then turn around and look to block a man's space when people do that for you.
And that's one thing I admire within the whole Rapso community, you know, it's no I better than you and you know I have more songs playing on the radio than you and it's nothing more that, well, you know, everybody help one another.
And Rapso is a people thing, you know. I mean radio nice and everything and we on radio right now, but we never depend on radio per se to make sure that we out there. You know what I mean? Radio is part of the business. We come, we deal with it. But our Rapso man will always tell you whether you hear my song once or you hear it 1,000 times, we come to mash up. Right?
Exactly. Well, before we go into the next, I will ask Craig or something. I mean, I know Omar and them when they came into the industry, the youngsters, and then they established themselves and make a name for themselves. Did you ever, for once, feel threatened?
No. I tell you, we were part of the promotion of This Tune Can Flow, you know. Because the album had a couple songs and This Tune was one of the songs that jumped out early. It was General Grant and some sister and somebody else. And we went to a couple of stations and tell them with our track when this album need some love, need some play, just get a listen. And as a guitar listen, it was natural, well, a natural song, it just wasn't getting the first start of the rest of the song, but as it started, This Tune Can Flow, it's a natural song that big up the trainer, that big up too. True. That big up the self too, you know what I mean? That we are speaking to the youth to and training that what Lancer didn't say, don't believe what foreigners do is better than you because that ain't true. But saying that same story, what Lancer didn't give since in 1970, and we came back with it in a fresh new style, a new way of saying it. So we never felt threatened, just feel love and more soulless and that is better for the musical world, you know?
Exactly. And that brings me to this artist we're gonna play now, and I mean Attack Clan, he's been on the scene with this Carnival here now and right now his video is pumping on Tempo.
Tempo, yeah.
So you know say people vote for the video for #1 spot www.gottempo.com. Make sure and check out Ataclan video, vote for it. So we're gonna take in the voice of Ataclan now with that video.
A couple nice songs out there, man.
Yeah,
Straight
man.
out and over, man. Clanny!
Rhythm in me. Rapso time!
Woman and man and everything. Woman and man and everything. Woman and man and everything. Woman and man and everything.
We party all night long until the break of dawn. We chanting whoa, yo. Here in Trinidad, we are the hardest hard. We chanting whoa, yo. None of them better than when me come. Motherland, woman and man and everything. Lanaland, musical. Lanaland, Kaiser one. Manaland, try the big. Manaland, original. Watch me play a mass when the big truck they pass. We play a mass when the big band they pass. A feeling come over me. Utopic ecstasy with the rhythm in a me, 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 rhythm in a me. DJ pull up, party yes, full up, all the friends, meet up, I tell you though, beat up, all the girl, sweet up, every cup, right up, now the vibes, heat up, we go until sun up, watch me play a mass, when the big truck they pass, we play a mass, when the big band they pass, a feeling come over me, utopic ecstasy with the rhythm in a me, 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 rhythm We party all night long until the break of dawn. We chanting whoa, yo. Here in Trinidad, we are the hardest hard. We chanting whoa, yo. None of them better than when me come. Motherland, woman and everything. Hananan, musical, lananan, kaisawan, hananan, try the big, hananan, original, hananan. Watch me play a mass when the big truck they pass. We play a mass when the big band they pass. I'm feeling come over me. Utopic ecstasy with the rhythm in a me, rhythm in a way, rhythm in a me, rhythm in a way, rhythm in a way, rhythm in a way, rhythm in a way, rhythm in a way.
Woman and man and everything. Man and woman and man and everything.
And I could hear the music. So I could whine. Could still whine.
Yeah, voice of Attack Clan. Rhythm in me.
Yeah, man. You know,
Yeah.
people say he making a comeback this carnival, but Clanny never really went
Well,
nowhere.
anyway.
Anybody who know Clanny know that he been putting out strong music, you know, and well, the public now seeing him again because he promoting himself like that.
We got up to out of Jamaica too.
Yeah, and this particular song too, the first time I heard, because he asked me to do a little cameo in the video, which is one of the baddest video. You know what I mean? I know that a woman thing and I know piece of bikini and nothing, just a strong,
Plenty personalities too.
yeah, beautiful video, you know what I mean? And this song is one out of the many he have that dealing with the carnival this year. You know what I mean? Between him and Garland.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then you have a Midnight Robber style, and he released one this week
The one
again.
yesterday, fresh
Yeah.
thing.
So it's nice to see that the people recognizing that the work Clanny been doing again.
Yeah, I'm proud of that too. And so if Trinidad and Tobago go and vote for the video Tempo, www.igottempo.com.
I got tempo, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, nice.
So,
Man.
Craig, let me chat with you a little bit now. I know you're in studio today and you have a new track.
Talk to me. No producer, they say I'm a little uncomfortable. Talk to me.
And I know you have a new track that you're well about to release in a couple minutes.
Yeah, man.
You know, so tell us a little bit about the track.
Well, we started a track before we had a session, and then some of the producers say, we don't go with that, huh? I said, what do you mean? I started love the track already, I said, nah, boy, I get something, boy, I get something. So, Saturday we meet in the studio. I go in the studio for 1, but I don't want to see until about 3. I want to have 2 hours for myself to sort it out. And they come, in the video, I say, oh, Marie, last time I feel like that was 4 years ago, I had a hit instant, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Marie had everything set, all the parts ready, just put it together, assemble it, you know. But as I hear it, I felt it was down. We had 2 different ways to go. We tried 2 different options. I said, nah, this feels more Carriga, more meaning, you know.
Yeah. And that track, strange enough, that track I rebuilt the first track. You know what I mean? Which is a nice track, and we're going and work on that. But I wanted something, because something that I observe and I say Carriga, I say you realize that people starting to recognize the African rhythms around and African trending now. Yes. I say, you know what, Carriga, I say we've been recognizing that. Yeah. So them can come and show we how to do that.
Look, even them little thing with beads and
yeah. Them now catch up to we. So I say we can't come now and let them show off on we with what is we think. You understand? Because they now starting to recognize, and I sit down a day in the library in Creative Arts Center in with my headphones on, because I make because I do in school and thing, I make my rig very portable. Right. So you know, and I just start to jam on this thing, and within half an hour, boom, when I listen, I said, but this is mad. I said, this is the song. Right. You know what I mean? And when I play it for him, he feel the same way. And it's a point I wanted to make, you know what I mean? We've been doing this. You know what I mean? Exactly. So, yes, no. Yeah. So
see, the Academy of Africa and we, man. We've been doing that, you know, that's how we are there, you know, so. I get fight when you say, we do that so again. I know that I love the track, you know what I mean? Yeah. I thought that's sabotage, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I already feel the track, I think it's beautiful. I passed Carnival, I started to see Emancipation Morning, I started to see Africa. And, you know, I mean, the track really gave me that fire and left my spirit. You know, last year I got sick while I was in the studio. This year, Marie ended up for 2 weeks. This track was supposed to...
The chicken gonia match, remember? Yeah.
This track was supposed to finish about 3-4 weeks ago, you know, but we don't want to rush it now. That's the same way too. This is music we're making.
I think Jed and our friend, she got kidney failure for that.
Serious? Wow. Well, we had to thank ourselves lucky then, because it matched my file a bit, but we put it together, and you know what I mean? We dealing with music. Yes, it's Carnival and we're releasing, but we don't ever release just for Carnival then. No. So we come to deal with music, so we come to mash up in the Carnival and we come to mash up outside.
Outside of that too, you know?
So we're going to take in this track, Omar. I know it's a track you produce and song for yourself. Yeah. You know?
This was a track that I wanted to let go at that particular time, and it's still needed now, because I was feeling that I'm still feeling that we let the country slip through our fingers now. And yes, we could depend on the government and Sergeant Alexander and them too, but we had to play. You understand? We had to play a part to it. It can't just be them doing things for we, because you know what I mean? I see a man dead over a cell phone charger. A police can't prevent that. You understand what I'm saying? Police, they don't know how a police, you know what I mean? So we had to check ourselves to get to the bottom of the thing. So that is, you know what I mean?
Well, we're going to take in this track here from Omari. The name of the track is Get Up. And after that, we're going to take some calls, 622-3937. That's 622-3937. And then we're going to bust the big track from Carriga and Omari combination.
Come in, Marky.
So this is Omari Get Up. Rapso time!
Is what? The Jolly Man returns. Omari once again. The return rhythm. Studio 161. Come on, hey! Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, na 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 na. Ooh, na 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 na. 'Cause I remember back in the day when we used to get along. Together we were one so strong. What went wrong, brother? What wrong? And I remember back in the day we used to live in unity. I for you and you for me. Rastafari, can't you see? We got to get up, get up, get up and fight. Fight with we mind for what we know is right.
Yeah, Rapso time.
Yeah, man.
Nothing
Mark Nottingham and the silence mixer. Storm and Tom on the inside.
So true time, so right.
Yeah, now heard of Mari.
Yeah, man.
Gets up, Mari. Real powerful lyrics in that track, man.
Yeah.
For real.
You know what they say, right? We just the vessel, so how do you think come here to deliver it? So.
True. 6223937. That's 6223937. Gonna take some calls. Let's talk to Mari.
Only link quick.
Yes.
It's a new year, though. Rapso man in the forefront.
New vibration in the Mark Nottingham the control tower, man.
Hey.
Cameras and all rolling in that
I get
session.
it.
Your greetings.
Can you load on your radio a little, please? Yeah, man.
Your greetings like I don't have voice.
Yeah, boy, we know this voice.
Yes,
Alright,
man.
Love up.
Curious.
Yes, man.
Your father.
I want all you to know, hands down, this is the best freestyle artist it have in the nation, eh?
Yeah, man.
Nation. If it thing middle name is on the spot, you know.
Well, I know on the spot, you gotta come and you gotta come in studio with us soon.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Well, after the show, I'm gonna link you, right? So we go organize that.
Yeah, curious. Yeah, man. Yeah, then curious. Enough love. Blessings.
Yeah, man. I get it. Alright, what's that? 6223937. I mean, when again you get Krieger and Mari, I said this dynamic combination in the studio, man. Oh gosh. So yeah, Krieger for the season, I know you're intent and stuff like that. Let's know about.
Yeah, we had La Jolla, Kaiso, Carnival. We open next Saturday, 17th. We had spacious, luxurious, the condition, poolside.
Parking like rain.
Parking like rain. In La Jolla, we open next Saturday, 17th.
17th?
Yeah, next Saturday, please God.
Alright, cool. So you make sure and go down there, you know.
Yeah, we do every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, and we move around.
I get it. Good afternoon.
Your greetings. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, man, of course. Man, no voice every day. Yeah, man, every day and energize in the program. Thank you very much, man. Have love, man. Blessings. Thank you. Love.
I get it. Blessed afternoon. Hello. I guess we can't hear you, right? So we have to disconnect that call. Yeah, Craig. So I mean, I know inside different tents we'll find heaps of Rapso artists in various tents. This year.
Yes, Sister Avan and Kaisos, David and Kaisos, Benny King.
I get it.
Your greetings. Your greetings, you're welcome.
Hi, how you doing? And Selma? How you going? All the best for the new year. Thank you.
Some more.
Extra.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that. God bless you. Karega.
Oh man, you'll do something. Enough love, blessings. Thank you very much. I must
Stand by. Big things happening.
Yeah, thank you very much, wishes. It's all the best to you and your family. Peace, love. Thank you very much, my sister, love.
Hi, good afternoon. Hello. Good day. Hello. I hear
the phone, but yeah, like the receiver fall out your hand there. Hello?
Yeah, I get it.
The phone,
know, it's it's going like that. Yeah. Whenever less I say, we have Omari, we have Karega inside, and we're gonna bust the big track now.
Yeah, man.
Because so trying to be go, let me let Omari and let me let the artist Karega introduce the track for you.
And this one, you know what I mean? This one is the Rapso Soldier. Rapso Soldier Karega. Because we rebranding him, eh? Your full name is Karega Mandela, but we're going with Karega now.
Karega.
Right?
Yes.
The Rapso Soldier. And this one is called Remember Africa. Taking thing now, man. Just let the tune talk.
Let go think, Tom.
Rapso.
Greetings. Yes, yes. This is ancestral vibration. Do you remember Africa? Do you remember Africa? Do you remember Africa? Yes, I remember Africa. Do you remember Africa? Do you remember Africa? Do you remember Africa? Yeah, I remember Africa. Kings and queens, I remember that. Timbuktu, I remember that. The pyramids, I remember that. Shaka Zulu, I remember that. Queen Nzinga, I remember that. Watusi, I remember that. Ashanti, I remember that. Zimbabwe wars, I remember that. I wanna say walk it to my name. I wanna hear you talk it to my name. Do how we move it to my name. We have one of the African in me. I wanna say walk it to my name. I wanna hear you talk it to my name. Do how we move it to my name. We have one of the African in me. Do you remember Africa? Do you remember Africa? Do you remember Africa? Yes, I remember Africa. Do you remember Africa? Do you remember Africa? Do you remember Africa? Yeah, I remember Africa. Kilimanjaro, remember that. Dina River, remember that. Nefertiti, I remember that. Selassie, I remember that. Victoria Falls, I remember that. The Valley of the Kings, I remember that. Nigeria, I remember that. Ghana, I remember that. I wanna say walk it, remind me. I wanna hear you talk it, remind me. Do how we move it, remind me. We have one of the African in me. I wanna say walk it, remind me. I wanna hear you talk it, remind me. Do how we move it, remind me. We have one of the African in me. Yeah. Kilimanjaro, remember that. Dina River, remember that. Nefertiti, I remember that. Selassie, I remember that. Victoria Falls, I remember that. The Valley of the Kings, I remember that. Ashanti, I remember that. Ghana, I remember that.
Yeah, man. Tracking in
Big
track.
track, big track, big track.
Yeah, I must give a hail out to the man Dean Williams on guitar. Janelle Archer doing the background vocals, you know what I mean?
Generally the background.
Yeah. That when you see when I'm ready for backgrounds and I want trouble and things,
Yeah.
One person,
go to
one
person,
yeah.
come and cut, deal with the situation for me, you know?
Right.
And it was a joy doing this track, man. You know what I mean? Two reasons. You see, a lot of times we hear about Africa in a particular way now. You know what I mean? If it's Ebola, it's about send 35 US cents to feed this one, or it's always in a context of
vibes.
yeah. And we say one of the things we have to recognize is that one, Africa, yes, it will have its problems like everywhere else, but there's a lot of beauty and love there. But beyond that, here in Trinidad, right, within the diversity of this beautiful nation, we just carry some things that very ancestral with we, and we just take it for granted. And nothing wrong with that in the sense of we just do it naturally now. But sometimes we walking down the road, we hear somebody talk, we see a dance, and you know, well, that is motherland vibration there. You know what I mean? So we just say, you know what I mean, we want to highlight that because sometimes it is the thing that is getting through some tough times too, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That
remember Africa?
That grounding, that we call it, you have to remember they invite we to Trinidad, eh? You come here and call and thing, right? So as a race, we come here and we deal with adversity and we building.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We building.
Nice, man. Well, I just want to say it's a pleasure having both of you all today as my guests and for you. I mean, trying to be, I know you enjoyed it. So any last words you want to tell the nation?
We just want to say two things, right? Call in and request that song because it's a beautiful track, you know what I mean? And enjoy yourself for the carnival, keep it safe, and let me bring the love back in Trinidad.
And have a good time, you know. You can still say something and have a time. You don't want to say nothing to have a time. You can say something and still enjoy yourself about that, you know. So Carnival is a celebration of emancipation. Just remember that most of all, a celebration of the Cambodia experience. So have a safe and beautiful Carnival. Love yourself, love your country, love your neighbor. Just spread some love in the festival.
Yeah, and remember Rapso in the Carnival. We here every Saturday, 3 to 4 on the most influential name in radio, I-95.5 FM. And Mark Nottingham, of course, Storm in Tom. Just want to say thank you and thank you management and team of I-95.5 for giving us the vision, giving us the space to show music.
You must say thanks for that, man.
Yeah,
What the most influential? How do you say it again? The
most influential name in radio.
Correct is right.
Yeah, Mark, thanks for the invitation. I'll keep looking forward to the other artists for the rest of the Carnival.
And next week we have the Rhythm in your man.
Yes, man.
Clany.
The original Clananan.
And of course, you can check out our Facebook page, Rapso Time. We having live recordings. What we're going on here, we're going to put it up on the page so you can see visually for yourself, right? So have a great rest of the weekend. Enjoy yourself. Be safe out there.
Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Tom.
Yes, yes. This is ancestral vibration. Do you remember Africa? Do you remember Africa? Do you remember Africa? Yes, I remember Africa. Do you remember Africa? Do you remember Africa? Do you remember Africa? Yeah, I remember Africa. Kings and queens, I remember that. Timbuktu, I remember that. The pyramids, I remember that. Shaka Zulu, I remember that. Queen in Zinga, I remember that. What to see, I remember that. Ashanti, I remember